My roommate destroyed my handmade wedding dress because it was taking up too much space in our apartment. I spent 9 months hand embroidering my wedding dress. Yesterday, I came home to find it cut into pieces because my roommate needed space for her new elliptical machine. The dress was my mother's before she passed, simple satin with delicate lace that had yellowed over the decades. For nearly a year, I spent every evening carefully restoring it, adding tiny pearl beads and embroidered wildflowers along the hem, the same flowers that grew behind my childhood home where my parents were married. I kept it hanging in a garment bag in the corner of our shared living room because my bedroom closet is tiny and I was paranoid about it wrinkling. My roommate just complained about it, taking up space a few times, but I explained how important it was and promised it would be gone after the wedding, just 6 more weeks. Yesterday, I worked a double shift at the hospital. When I got home at 11 p.m., exhausted and looking forward to adding the final touches to the dress, I found it laid out on our coffee table in pieces. The skirt had been cut from the bodice, the sleeves were detached. The carefully embroidered hem was separated from the rest. In the corner where my dress had hung stood a gleaming new elliptical machine. I couldn't process what I was seeing. I picked up a piece of the satin, my hands shaking, and that's when Jess walked in from her bedroom. "Oh good, you are home. I organized your dress project," she said casually as if she were telling me she'd picked up the mail. It was taking up the whole corner and the delivery guys needed space for my elliptical. "You cut apart my wedding dress?" My voice didn't even sound like mine. She rolled her eyes. "Don't be so dramatic. I just disassembled it so you can store it properly in your room. The pieces were all connected with thread. You can just sew it back together, right? You are good at that stuff." I started crying, trying to explain that she had destroyed 9 months of irreplaceable work, that some of the vintage lace had literally crumbled when cut, that the dress had been a family heirloom. "It's just a dress," she shrugged. "You can get another one." "Mire, I need the living room for my hot odds. I paid for half this apartment too, you know." I called my fiancé, sobbing. He came over immediately and was stunned silent when he saw what happened. He suggested we call the police for property destruction, but I knew how that would go, just a roommate dispute over just a dress. When my fiancé confronted her, Jess actually said, "She's being selfish, that corner was prime real estate, and I've been patient for months while she played with her little sewing project. I need to exercise." I spent the night at my fiancé's place. This morning I returned to pack some clothes and found Jess had left a bridal shop gift card on my bed with a note. "Now you can get a real dress, no hard feelings. My wedding is 6 weeks away, and the dress that connected me to my mother is in pieces. Jess thinks a $200 gift card fixes what she destroyed. Some things can't be replaced with money. Some people will never understand